There are certain areas of our body that can prematurely age very easily. And whether it's premature or not, they show the signs of age more readily than other areas of our body. There are a couple that I think you probably know about, but there's one that I'm guessing you're neglecting. And it is as, if not more important than the others. And that is what we're going to talk about today. I'm Michelle Fox from Michelle Fox Beauty. And what I want to chat with you about is how important it is to take care of this all in here our neck and chest, or the decolletage. Decolletage. I just listened online how you can listen to, a French person say it. And I always say decolletage, but I guess it's just decolletage. It's going to take me a minute to remember that. Decolletage. Uh, we see signs of age around our eyes. Everybody knows that. You start seeing it before you're even 30 anymore. The next area that shows signs of age are the backs of our hands. That's really easy to deal with. Moisturize, 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 moisturize. But the next area that way too many of us forget about or ignore until it's, too late, it is this here, our decolletage. I used to sort of judge. I gotta, I can't lie. When I was younger and I was selling skincare and I would see women that frankly had sort of a leathery looking chest, lots of age spots. It was significantly darker than what I knew to be their natural skin color. And I would just think, golly, why are you not doing something about that? We all talk about our face and maybe our neck, but we rarely talk about this in here. And yet it can be so aging. And I think we don't notice it over the winter because we're all bundled up, and then summer comes and we think, oh, it doesn't look that great. We forget to take care of it, and then by the end of the summer it looks significantly worse because of sun damage and dryness and all kinds of things. Why in the world are we letting this happen? Well, I think it's not just talked about very often, not as often as wrinkles on your face, that's for sure. There are not very many products that are targeted for this area. You can find them certainly, but you don't see them advertised constantly like you do wrinkle creams and retinol for your face or Botox. So it's just an area that we tend to overlook, but it definitely can significantly impact how old you look and feel. And I'm all about aging with dignity, aging with grace. Age is not a bad thing. But I also know that there are things you can do to maintain a youthful, frankly, more flattering appearance longer. And if those things are simple and doable, then why not? Why would you not do them? So my blog this week lists 5 tips to keep either to keep this area looking good or to get it back, to recover it. And as I was looking at the tips, I thought, they're not really in the order of application necessarily. I think I was just thinking more in order of importance, like make sure you do this, and then it wouldn't hurt for you to do this, this, this. So we're going to kind of come at it both ways, okay? So the first thing that I mention is the importance of gentle daily cleansing and moisturizing. This skin right in here is very thin and delicate. So you don't want anything that has harsh ingredients. You don't want to necessarily have a scrub or something like that. What you have in the shower for your body is fine for this area here. Same thing with your moisturizer, your body lotion is probably fine for up in here. But if you want to take it up a notch, I would suggest that you use your skin care for this area. So whatever you're using for your face, I would extend that down your neck and down into your chest area. Okay. That is designed for thin skin. We've got very thin skin, by our eyes and on our face, on our neck. And so it's going to be gentler. And then the moisturizer is definitely going to have additional benefits beyond what a typical body lotion has. Okay. So, tip number one is daily cleanse and moisturize. Be sure it's gentle. Be sure that it's something that is appropriate for this thin, delicate skin. And if you really want to take it up a notch, then I would suggest to use your skincare routine. Just bring it down farther. Okay. So, that was the first thing that I mentioned. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to demo that. So, I think we all get the picture. The next thing that I mentioned, because it is so important, is sun protection, sunblock. And I want to demo, what I do, here, but I'm going to actually do the sunblock last because that's how I would apply it. Okay. But it's super important. All right. So I'm putting it out there earlier. Okay. Sunblock, sunblock, sunblock. And mineral sunblock is great because there's no absorption time required. You put it on and you are being defended, you're being protected immediately. But really, either way, a chemical sunscreen or a mineral sunblock, either one is fine as long as we're protecting ourselves from the UV rays of the sun. This area gets discolored so easily. Who can give me an amen? I mean, I am astonished because I'm not always looking at that area. And sometimes I get a good look at it and think, oh my gosh, I have got, I like to call them freckles, but they're not freckles. Okay. It's damage. It is sun damage. And that is going to age you very, very quickly. So we got to deal with that. The third thing on my list was to use your age fighting supplements in this area. So if you're using a retinol program or vitamin C, any kind of peptide, anything this collagen boosting, whatever you're using in addition to just your cleanser and your moisturizer, go ahead and put it in this area here. So I guess we can start there. So one of the things that I suggest is a vitamin C serum or a vitamin C drops. I have drops right now. So what I like to do, whoopsie daisy, is I use some hyaluronic acid first, and then I combine the drops with the hyaluronic acid. The drops are exactly that. They're just like liquid drops. And so they can be hard to spread. So I like to combine it, like I said, with my hyaluronic acid. And then it's just, it's easier than to apply. Okay. Okay. I should probably take my shirt off, but don't want to cause, a riot. All right. Neck and chest. All right. Anything that's left over, put on the back of your hands. Okay. Eyes, hands, decolletage. Those are the areas that we need to be careful of. Okay. So that is my age fighting supplements, I'm extending it down. I do have a lifting serum specifically for my neck and jowls area. And I'm going to definitely use that. You can bring it down to your chest. This is really to lift sagging skin. So I need it more on my neck than I do on my chest right now. But if you feel like that needs to go down farther, be my guest. All right. So we're adding our age fighting supplements to this area. Okay. All right. Did not like that how that looks. I am trying to lose weight. Alrighty, moving on. Then believe it or not, even though I talk about how delicate this area is, exfoliating is beneficial because anytime you're exfoliating, you're taking off that top layer of dead skin, but that also is where a lot of the excess pigmentation is. So, like I said, instead of scrubbing this delicate area, I would suggest something like a glycolic acid peel. And that's done once or twice a week. Really, it could be done even like once or twice a month. It kind of depends on uh, how quickly you want to see results or if you're maintaining what you've already achieved. So you can research that a little bit. But a glycolic acid peel. So I would suggest that you do it on your face and then just bring it down and do it in this area here. And you could even do it on the backs of your hands because we do get obviously age spots there as well. So not demoing that either. But the rest I will. Okay. The last one is just extra hydration, which I feel like you're probably like, haven't you already said that like 2 times? You've got your daily moisturizer. That's sort of like your basic. That is just the foundation, the bare essential. All right. Your age fighting supplements aren't always necessarily a moisturizer. Like I say, they could be retinol, vitamin C, and sometimes that can actually strip some of the moisture. So we want something that we're just putting back extra hydration. We're just really babying this area, just like we baby our eyes, just like we baby our hands. And some kind of a gel mask that you could apply and leave on all night is fabulous. The like gel pads, the little patches, that's great. If you have a body lotion that is like a cellulite cream, something that lifts and firms and tones and all that good stuff, yes, use that. So that's what I'm using. I've got a body lotion that is basically does for your body what your skincare does for your face. And so I'm going to extend that or just put that up in this area. This is one of my favorite products and it smells so good. Okay, normally I wouldn't have my blouse on when I'm doing this. Maybe get a little bit messy up in there. All right. So, and the extra hydration I would probably do at night, not necessarily in the morning, but wouldn't hurt to do it both times. But then once you've got all of your goodies on, then you want to come back and put your sunblock. And I'm using a mineral sunblock, so I don't have to wait for it to dry or absorb or anything like that. As soon as I put it on, it's going to start doing the job. And your neck doesn't really get a lot of sun exposure. It's kind of hidden, but definitely your chest. Okay, there, there. So it's not uh, difficult, and you really don't have to even purchase special products. Everything that I've just shown you are things that are already in my skincare regimen. I've just chosen to extend it to my decolletage. So hopefully that is short, simple, to the point. But I want you to take a good look, maybe even take a before and after picture. Take a nice picture in full, good sunlight, full light, and then do these suggestions for 2 to 4 weeks, and then take another picture, and you will see a difference. Okay, and it does age us. It is not flattering and it's not healthy because we can get the sun damage, which can lead to skin cancer. So those are my suggestions for taking care of your chest and neck. Let me know your thoughts. If you've got additional suggestions or a certain product that you absolutely love, share it with us. We love to learn these things. I do have product recommendations in my blog and in the description of this video. And as always, I've got a freebie for you, 10 easy ways to wake up looking younger. It's one of my favorites, so I offer that frequently. But you can get that on my blogs. You'll have to click the link to go to the blog to get your freebie, okay? Yes, I do that on purpose. If you got anything out of this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so that you hear about the next one, share it with a friend, leave me some love in the comments, but most of all, subscribe to this channel. We are on a mission to get to 10,000 subscribers now, right? Is it 10 or 15? It might even be 15. My next threshold was up there. So it's a big one. I think it's 15. So if you know anybody else that would love these types of tips, send this video their way and hopefully we'll get them subscribed as well. So thanks so much for your time and attention, and I will see you next time.